chin up. Paimon believes in both of you, and when the going gets tough, the tough get going. She said we needed to reach the end, and we won't find out what this journey is or where it will... Aw, don't mention it, partner. Travel buddies are supposed to look out for one another. Although, where should we go next? If we want to continue with the... Oh, you mean the god that took your sister away in the first place? You're right. After all, everything that followed, all this... Yeah, Paimon bets she's the key to... Well, we've ruled out 2 gods so far. Paimon doesn't think we can simply walk into Inazuma. Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance? Oh, Paimon's thought of someone already! Atsuko, let's see what she has to say.
Oh. Hello. Oh, I mean, good for... Is there anything I can help?
We wanted to ask, how to...
Oh. So that's what...
Great! We came to the...
But the chance of success is...
Incredibly small.
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found out just how all I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. There was a... After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for... I don't know how many days, but to my surprise, my journey didn't end there. Or to put it another way, a new beginning. That's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth.
What a horrible journey! And you set off...
Well, because everything is just too restrictive over there. The atmosphere is so stifling.
Kanjo Commission?
Along with the other 2 commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. We usually collectively refer to them as the Tri-Commission. I suppose they're equivalent to the 8. One of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission is to conduct rigorous identity checks on all individuals leaving or entering Inazuma. Meanwhile, the Tenryo Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated Vision Hunt Decree. It doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this, but after spending so long under that oppressive atmosphere, what I mean to say is, unless you have an extremely compelling reason to go to Inazuma, you should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual... And even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to...
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. Most Outlanders would be unable, but if you really are set on going...
The raft idea sounds...
That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux fleet if they have some way of getting you to... Voyaging far and wide has made them a well-traveled group with a wide range of...
But it's an armed fleet, right? Why would...
That part is up to you. If you're able to persuade their captain, Beidou, the Alcor is the flagship of the Crux fleet. I heard that it's currently anchored by Guyunstone Forest on a supply run.
Then there's no time to lose. Let's go find Captain...
going on up there?
Who have we got here? Wait, I know you. You're that traveler, aren't you? The one who fought against the Fatuian Osile, right? Ningguang told me about you. A traveler of great insight and remarkable skill has saved Liyue. She's a hard one to please, so praise from her is high praise indeed. I remember thinking at the time, judging by the clothes on your back and this floating thing, I guess that time has come.
Hey! The name's not Floating Thing!
Paimon. What a fascinating being.
Huh? The fragrance of what now?
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone, that we should meet. And that gives our encounter meaning.
You're not far off, but they go by a different name in Inazuma. This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally, he opens his mouth and flowers.
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge?
No, I can't argue with that. Okay, then. Once the clash is underway, I'll give you a chance to perform.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake tends to lack...
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash?
Huh? I thought you might be here to sign up. The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There'll be a whole... There are two important rules. 1, competitors must be renowned fighters. So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's anyone out there. 2, you can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things get a little... You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few... And with Liyue's savior taking part in the tournament, now that's gonna turn a few...
But we didn't...
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this time round is particularly sought after. Get this. It's a master...
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact. If the tournament...
Is there really such thing as a masterless
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away. As for whether this shell has any practical application, well, this remains to be seen. But my...
Yep. And the way I see it, a vision is a badge of recognition from the gods. So if anyone's able to rekindle... Organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talents. So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
Yeah, we're interested in getting to Inazuma.
Inazuma? You...
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma? No sweat. In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Masterless vision, or a...
You just want him to take part in...
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better the tournament will be. I couldn't let it compare.
What are we gonna do? Looks like we pretty much have to.
Great. Then let's get you signed up. Head to the tournament arena in Guyun Stone Forest.
It seems like it will only be a matter of time.
Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are. Beto said that they had to be renowned fighters. Who will we be up against? Hello, are you here to compete?
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet? Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. Then the Clash is a comprehensive test of fighting ability. Anyone who turns up for show over skill is gonna get their butt handed to them. Nobody wants.
Yeah, we heard a rule about that.
Me? Only a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock Freestyle What? You... Nonsense! Have you been living under a rock? Not to mention, I've helped the Millilith catch treasure hoarders before. There were 2 of them trying to escape. They tried to sneak past me under the cover of darkness. They didn't know it. I planted a left hook on the skinnier one's face and sent him flying. I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling. I told you. Unarmed, outnumbered. I'm not saying I came out completely unscathed, of course. But the fact remains that I did manage to...
But for us, even for our 5 treasure hoarders at a time, Alright.
I'll see you in the arena. But I don't plan on losing to a pair of chill...
Hi there. Are you here for the Crux Clash too?
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat for honing your skills. That's what. But this tournament is more than just a chance to put training into practice. It's
exactly. With a vision, we'd quickly become our master's top.
This master of yours must be
famous. He's the founder of the Lingshan clan, and his skills are unparalleled. Liang and I are. You probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. The clan is nowhere near as famous as the master himself, anyway. He's got to be a grand master or something. He's created to the Lingshan clan. He teaches a special technique known as force
dispersal?
It's a type of breathing exercise where you can train yourself to harness the energy around you and neutralize attacks without moving an inch. For example, our master can use it to alter the path of an attacking fist.
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air without lifting.
It sure is, but it's extremely difficult to cultivate this ability. We've been training for ages and...
We're clearly not that naturally gifted, or we would have at least gotten the gist by now. If we don't start making progress soon, we'll probably run out of money to pay the tuition fees and still have nothing to show for all our training.
There's a tuition fee?
Of course! This is a Grand Master we're talking about here. He doesn't have time to waste. If you want...
But here we are, having trained under him directly all this time without even a hit. Recently, though, we heard that a vision bearer joined the Guhua clan and made pretty much instant...
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too, maybe we can finally make our master proud.
Well, we have to try something new. Otherwise...
Exactly. It can't hurt to try. And if it turns out it does work, the Ling folks will come from far and wide. Heck.
See you in the arena.
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux Clash, too? If so, seems I found my...
So you're also here for the...
You better believe it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could walk. For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece in the... No. It's not about what I want to do. This is about who I know how that sounds, but let me explain. I've passed every exam I've ever taken, enjoyed numerous... In most people's eyes, I am already the very embodiment of the perfect person. A vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
That's not important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who was happy to vouch for me. So, I've also brought along a bit of an entourage for moral support. It's such a blessing, really, to... Of course, I also put in a few good days' practice, concentrating mostly on rare and esoteric styles of Kung Fu. I seem to have gained another fan. Don't let my aura... Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before...
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys pay way too much for their Kung Fu classes, and another guy who's just... really average.
Chink's a village arm wrestling champion, huh? Next, please. What's your name? Wait, did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though?
I have to ask. Aren't you the traveler that helped... Oh, it's really him!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, I wonder if I can get his...
I trust you are aware that, only those without visions can... Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary.
Yep, he still doesn't have a vision, though.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have no... It's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record. So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any...
Yeah, put that down. And also...
Whoa.
Might as well declare him the champion.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay, that's plenty. Right, your registration is complete. A great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one...
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beto...
There's another prize, too?
Beto must have upped the stakes this time to attract top...
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as...
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beto in advance, then? Well, nobody expected you to sign up to a tournament like this. Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin.
Hey, so... Paimon's thinking about, even though you don't have a vision, most people in Tibet... So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities during... In any case, looking at the competition... Alright, it's shoot...
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete? Good. Then please follow me.
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. His first bout begins now!
You? You're the hero they're talking about?
What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us. Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing. Come on, let's go sign up.
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you as the favorite. So, what do you think, Kazuha? He totally...
Impressive. But I also observed...
Well, I've fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. So come on. We all know you've got a wide vocabulary.
All right. You fought well.
All right then. I was thinking your inner... You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how... And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them. Well, since everyone sees you as the one... For one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. So, I'm putting you straight...
Huh? But we only just started the qualifiers!
This is how Captain Beto works. Besides, at your level, you would have made it to the semifinals anyway.
To be fair...
All right, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. If there's any potential contenders for you out... We're finally here, folks. The rails show is about to begin.
The captain seems to have high hopes for this tournament. Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you... Very well. Show me that you are...
All right, that's enough chit-chat for now. The audience is waiting. Go find the crew member that signed...
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash. I do not doubt your abilities, but...
Relax. My guys at...
Okay, follow me.
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for. There's some fury. I'm sweating all over. It's a good feel. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best.
Right! For a moment there, Paimon was a little... If you had a vision, you'd definitely...
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said, but mine? I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision. I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power...
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try...
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself. Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them. So I'm
Wow! Now that...
If you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me again.
by the way, do you know...
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But what I have... So don't get too...
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent in the final round. Paimon thinks we might need to up our game a little.
Ah, it's you! I myself was eliminated in the third round.
Maybe next time, huh?
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. He is a formidable... I faltered for but a brief moment. But given my stature, I have no fear of squaring off with physically strong opponents. But faced with a nimble, agile opponent such as him, still, I'm sure he'll be no match for you.
Hey there! Well, where did the other...
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight to the nose. There was blood all over the place. His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, "Why didn't you dodge? Why don't you dodge?" they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Lingshan clan kung fu. Don't even get me started. I spent all my energy helping him get from here to the boat to take him back to the harbor. But by the time I got back, I don't dare tell my master about this. Otherwise I'd never hear the end. Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front of you like this.
Oh, all right then. Hope you're back.
Thanks, I'll do my best.
We still haven't got any useful information yet. Maybe we can go talk to Beto. Surely...
You gave an outstanding performance. I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind, and it could have cost you the match. But you were quick to adapt, and managed to claim victory over your opponent. In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard. the ground beneath.
He's right. But in my case, I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
We wanted to ask about who our opponent will be in the final round.
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessary. As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed, and he has superior. What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
If that is the case, then I have a proposal for you. I haven't properly introduced myself yet. In the land of Inazuma...
Yeah, we could tell that from your getup. But at the same time, when you talk, you don't really...
It is true that I am versed both in literary and martial traditions. But on the straggling path of a wand, I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess. But I myself have witnessed reputable fighters hailing from given your talents, a few hints from me will be...
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the...
Gathering intelligence is an essential part of any duel. You must know your enemy. Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt. Such
You betcha! Wait a second. We never...
Does one not leave a trail when traveling? However, there is only so much that can be discerned from these traces. Come with me. Some post-match entertainment is... Now that we're alone, let me cut to the... You are skilled in manipulating the elements. And not just a single element, but...
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something.
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental... If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance... When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, since a young age I have been attuned to the tidings of nature. I hear the breath. It is things of this nature that I also hear from...
As crazy as all that sounds...
My humble abilities are negligible compared to think a human could wield the elements with... And not to mention your incredibly complex scent.
Hey, stop evaluating us!
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental ability? So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learned to channel elemental energy?
Aw, it's nothing really. Paimon just told him it's been a long journey, and many things have happened along the way. Honestly, even Paimon doesn't
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the gods and the visions they grant. However, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield the element. Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. That will... Now then, let's...
Absorption test!
Out of my way! Dissipate! Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day! Animo test 60...
Tower 4, retribution!
Your skills in battle are truly beyond... Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which enables him... He relies entirely on the element of surprise. In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak points, please, save your thanks. If anything, I should be thanking you for the opportunity. The world is a truly mysterious place, it seems. And
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but...
I desire to know what meaning visions have and what influences the god... My apologies for allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways. I am willing to answer any question. So that's what you're curious about? As you well know, a vision hunt decree. Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted this gift are now having their visions confiscated in the outset. Supposing each of the 7 Archons had their criteria for granting, not to mention, with no new electrovisions having been granted for such a long time.
She sounds less like an Archon and more like a...
As far as I know, she is an Archon that pursues eternity. Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. But what did... It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare well these days.
Sounds a lot like something the god you...
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before? With time, we will change. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her. Ah, the time for your match is approaching.
Oh, right! We got so distracted talking about...
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can return together. Very well. Let's go.
Why isn't he here yet? Never mind. We can start by making your entrance. Everyone, listen! We've reached the climax of the crux. We've seen many exciting battles today. And now I'd like to introduce our first combatant. He strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and the mere mention of his name causes even the
Wow!
I've been waiting! I'm sure everyone witnessed his thrilling, but today's final round. As for our other combatant... Oh, come on, what could be taking him so long? You can't just... Apologies! Everyone just sit tight! We've got no other choice. If he doesn't...
Wait a moment. Captain Beidou, perhaps we should check on the Traveler.
Let me see. It's gone all right.
Huh? Did somebody steal it?
We don't know when it was taken. I never thought that someone here would have the gut.
No need to worry. Even the craftiest sleight of hand does not The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility to...
Well, if you insist. I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation to all this.
If you would, please come with me.
But we're on an...
Come with me. I can sense the wind.
Huh? A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see, shortly.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Stay clear.
Can't run from dead.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
The wrong test subject.
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway.
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you talking about? Drat! If I only had a vision. Or if I could act.
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a... Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into. And on top of that, I could hear your boasting and proud... In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a... But most disappointing of all is the state of the... It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human...
Fine! I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this...
Aha! So you were...
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along. After watching the semifinals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But I wasn't about to... Since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided to put my skills to good. I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow, you... After all I went through to get it? I think not. I know an empty threat when I hear fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't...
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing...
Huh? You're not...
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match, and you damaged the rep... It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your forehead with...
Whoa! We don't need to go that...
I never would have... If this is where talking gets me, then forget it!
What are you trying to do?
By royal decree...
I'll have my revenge, eventually.
No! Do what you want, but please...
He has persevered to the bitter end, and now death looms. Put down the vision and leave. I've changed my...
Huh?
What's wrong? It's up to you. Such will...
No need for that.
Huh? Paimon doesn't get it. Were you just...
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just testing... When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength... But unfortunately, nothing happened. Yes. I wanted to know from the moment he stole the vision... I've tried many other methods though few tales tell of a masterless vision. After seeing you command multiple elements, come, why don't you give it a try?
The vision...
I see. So, no matter. This was expected. I suppose this vision is still mine.
Yeah, what's the story behind this vision anyway?
The story begins with an old friend. He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenchukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless. But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature that lies along the way.
Kazuha.
It's just another way of saying, all right then, it's time we returned. Allow me to gather the wind for us.
They're not here.
Well, will you? Don't worry, we're not bad guys. You give us some more.
Boss, I got a bad feeling about this. Look at her, the white hair, the energy she gives off.
So what? She's loaded. How are we ever going to repay those?
I've already told you. I don't... If you still can't grasp...
Come on, ma'am. It's not about whether you need the info or not.
I won't...
No more excuses! Yeah, I saw you. Strolling into Leo Lee Pavilion, then Shinyu at kiosk, then Wanmin restaurant. Same story each time. How could you afford to be so wasteful if you weren't from a rich family?
Master warned me not to lay a hand on anyone in Lee, but here we are.
Boss, I'm telling you something.
What are you afraid of? We're just selling information. It's not illegal. If she lays a finger on us, all the better. We'll sue her for everything she's worth.
Oh, you again.
The Millilith? What are the Millilith doing here? Did you—
Silence! How dare you threaten innocent civilians?
No, don't be—
Shenhe.
Shenhe?
My name.
Oh, so your name's Shenhe.
Oh, I've heard about you two before. I could have dealt with it myself, though. I suspect smashing his head against the ground.
This is Liyue Harbor.
Laws. No.
Really? So...
That would be my stomach growl.
She's so on... Wait, that's right. They said you went around... Then of course you're still hungry.
Chingson, glaze lily, violet grass. These are my usual, medicinal...
Kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Booba Pharmacy's not far away. After all, you can't work... Psst. Do you think Shenhe might be an Adeptus? It seems like it's her first time in Liyue Harbor, and she doesn't seem to get how things work here.
Are you here to buy some herbs? I do hope you brought your prescription.
Chingson, glaze lily, and violet grass, please.
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a lunch order. Oh, here you go.
Thank you.
She's real...
My hunger has now abated. Though they were not completely devoid of sweet fragrance.
So, how come you chow down on... If Paimon had enough, Mora, Paimon would good...
Because I'm not sure whether I will remain here in the food of the mortal realm is most delicious. But should I return to the mountains, you're sampling each dish in order to appreciate its...
Return to the mountains?
Enough about me. What...
Oh, right! And now we're probably super behind because we've been...
I see.
Yep! You get to ask Ningguang any... Were you interested in the
I came for the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber, but until this point I had... However, you have shown me your kindness, and I would...
Wow! But having an Adeptus help out will make things a whole lot easier.
Then let's not delay.
Great! Paimon...
I am not sure whether, or to what extent, we simply need to dispose of everyone who is currently...
Veto!
Really? But I hear that competition isn't as...
Look, we want to win this Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
I was wondering who I could hear arguing over there. So...
Baishu? What are you doing?
Lady Ningguang wishes to purchase a large batch of wound dressing. We're running low at the store, so...
Huh? How come Lady Ningguang needs...
I'm not too sure. I did hear she's looking to rebuild the Jade Chamber. Maybe for its first aid on... Oh, and she also borrowed Chi-Chi. Meaning Boo Boo Pharmacy is very short-handed right now.
No, we've got other stuff to do.
Ah, the variety of plostrite used in the Jade Chamber, yes? There is some mention of it in the Seven Mountain Treatises. As far as the records show, virtually all Sunset Vermilionite in existence has been mined and taken possession.
Okay then, let's go ask at the... Thanks, Baishu.
You're quite welcome. Good luck.
Leave already? Maybe she went back...
If you're looking for the captain, it seems that the Crux clash got out of hand this time. Captain Beidou was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she...
It's not...
But still, Captain Beidou was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning of the new...
The one who stole the vision was originally to be this hero's... He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, thus, in which case, the Crux clash comes to a...
Huh? If that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is
Paimon thought we'd win and all, but...
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given is honor deserved.
Yes, I believe so. Though Captain Beidou is no longer but the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. You will be plagued by a... In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment of the...
Hold on a second. You're saying she can change the weather?
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 Archons. If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's stone suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time. In the meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own.
Paimon believes you'll find a way.
Thank you. May both our journeys prove... One final word of warning. The part of your journey that...
You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time. Guess we can rest a bit.